everyone! Today we are diving into a very common and sometimes frustrating VBA error, the sub or function not defined message. This error can pop up when you're writing or running your code, and it basically means that VBA cannot find a piece of code you're trying to use. Don't worry, it's usually quite simple to fix once you understand what's causing it, and we will walk through the main reasons and solutions right now. The first and most frequent cause for this error is simply a typo. You might have misspelled the name of a subroutine or a function that you are trying to call. For instance, if you defined a function as calculate total but then typed calculate total when calling it, VBA won't know what you mean. The solution here is straightforward: carefully check your spelling. You can often use VBA's IntelliSense, the autocomplete feature, to help, or simply copy and paste the name directly from where the sub or function is defined. Another common reason is missing references. VBA often relies on external libraries or object models to provide additional functionality, like working with files, databases, or specific applications. If your code uses a function from one of these libraries, but that library isn't referenced in your project, VBA won't be able to find the function. To fix this, go to Tools, then References in your VBA editor. Look for the library you need, like Microsoft ActiveX Data Objects or Microsoft Scripting Runtime, and check the box next to it. Be careful not to add too many unnecessary references, as this can sometimes slow things down. Scope issues can also lead to this error. This means that the sub or function you are trying to call might not be accessible from where you are calling it. For example, if a function is declared as private within a specific module, it can only be called from other procedures within that same module. If you try to call it from a different module, you will get the sub or function not defined error. The solution is to change the declaration to public if you intend to call it from anywhere in your project. Also, if the sub or function is in a different workbook, that workbook must be open, and you might need to qualify the call with the workbook and module name. Finally, undeclared variables can sometimes trick VBA into thinking you're calling a function. If you accidentally misspell a variable name and you haven't used Option Explicit at the top of your module, VBA might interpret that misspelled name as an attempt to call a function that doesn't exist. Using Option Explicit is a best practice that forces you to declare all variables, catching these typos early and preventing many sub or function not defined errors. So, in summary, always check for typos, ensure you have all necessary references enabled, understand the scope of your subroutines and functions, and make sure to use Option Explicit in all your modules. These steps will help you quickly resolve this common VBA issue. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly hope these tips help you fix your VBA errors faster and make your coding smoother. If you found this information useful, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions, and consider sharing it with anyone else who might find it helpful. Your support helps this channel grow, and I really appreciate it. See you next time.